Okay, it's Saturday the 10th of February and we're in Torquay, and this is the start of the 30 Aussie Adventures trip that I'm doing this year. We're filming 30 adventures. They're only short day trips based here from Torquay, and what we're doing is we're going out to destinations and filming something. And Aussie Adventures in an Aussie car, it doesn't get much better than that, does it? So we're just waiting for the sun to come up over here in Torquay, and we'll have a cup of coffee, meet up with some people, and then head off. So have a look at that sunrise, will you? We're at Bomboria's having a cup of coffee before we head off on episode 1 of the 30 Aussie Adventures. It's a beautiful day. Just have a look at that, will you? Here we go, service with a smile. Good morning. We're at the Cardinia Park Hotel. We're only about 5 minutes from Terry's place now, so we might pop back and have some lunch after the museum. So we're going to have a chat to him right now, alright? See ya. Hey, it's a bit of a bumpy road coming up here to Terry's. Here we go. We're at Terry's, this is his museum around the back of his house. Museum. You've got the Tucker over there behind me. You've got Betty Davis car, Paul Newman car, Johnny O'Keefe car. You've got the prototype 1948 Holden down there. There's so many cars in this museum. You've got Amelia Earhart's Powder Blue Cord just behind me on the right. It's an amazing museum. One of the best I've seen in the world, actually. So let's keep going. There's the Tucker all cleaned up, unfortunately. So, what have we got in the boot? Luggage. Oh, wow. You don't see that every day of the week.
Big open space.
Wow. A row of famous people's cars, actually. So have a look here. That's the 1948 prototype. That was before number 1.
She held me close, looked me in the eye. I could tell that she was what I need. My cosmic angel, yes indeed.
And this is the Betty Davis car. That's her Cadillac. Paul Newman car. Have a look at that. And here is the wall of famous actors from around the world. Johnny O'Keefe car, a 1960 Thunderbird, beautiful condition. Amelia Earhart cord that her husband George Putnam bought for her as a present for when she got back from her world trip, which she didn't actually make.
First bought by George Putnam, who was Amelia Earhart's husband.
Oh, look at this. Bit of luxury. Oh, I'll walk up to it.
You walk up?
Yeah.
You've been up?
We're just getting the luxury ride. Going up. And upstairs there is a 1950s diner complete with kitchen
where they run cooking classes and other functions. And then you go down this hallway to where there's a magnificent collection of memorabilia dating back 100 years or more. And down the back of the museum is a 20-seat theatre. Terry has a great connection with Peter Brock, which he'll happily talk about.
And again, Terry. You enjoy doing that, don't you?
What'd you say?
As you can see, it's signed by Peter Brock, and here's another one of his race cars, a replica of the Austin A30. That was his first race car.
Here's the most interesting car in this room, Peter Brock's Austin 7 paddock bash car. It's the real one.
This is a Union Jag built by Malcolm Ostler in Sydney in about 2005.
Oh, that sounds good, doesn't it?
Okay, now there's the bullet, but as the camera draws back, you can see there's another bullet. Now, what's the go here? Well, I'll tell you, that's the Bullet 2 that Terry and I mock it up to look like the Bullet 1, while the Bullet 1 was lost in transit coming back from Vladivostok. So it's sitting down the back of the Terry shed waiting for its next life.
Adventurous Aussie. So is the next event for him?
So what event's that going to be, Terry?
Keeping it a surprise.
Alrighty. Hey, thanks for the tour through the museum today.
That's fine.
See you next.
Hope we all got something from it.
There we go, we've just left Terry's museum and had a great time there. I could go there 100 times and still see new stuff. So we're just at Cardinia Park Hotel having a bite for lunch, and yeah, fantastic hotel. Let's go and have something to eat. Okay, let's go.
Okay, here we are in the Cardinia Park Hotel, and it's a beautiful hotel. It's been remodeled fully recently and has great facilities, excellent food. This is one of Terry's regular haunts, especially after having a car club through the museum. He often ends up here having a bite to eat and a beer. so don't miss out on the Cardinia Park Hotel.
Day 1 of the 30 Aussie Adventures. We went to Terry Dow's Museum in Beaconsfield today, about a 350k round trip. We started right here at 8 o'clock this morning and it's now just after 4 o'clock and we've done 350 kilometres. We've seen the Terry Dow Museum, we've had lunch at the Cardinia Park Hotel and we're back here in Torquay in time for happy hour, I think. It's alright. That's it. That's episode 1 of 30 Aussie Adventures. So we'll see you on the next one. Adventure number 2, which is based here in Torquay again also. So well, that's my home, so I'm sorry about that. That's how it goes. Alright, let's go. See ya.